This business is not for aristocrats. This business is for Bobo Pain, the man that have gone through the struggles, the man that understands what it means to wake up in the morning 3 o'clock to fetch water, the man that knows what it means to go through the municipal primary school, you know, the man that plays both feeding, you know, up Kisi Kresia, you know, the man that was running up and down mile and field, the man that knows what it feels like to play football, you know, on a bare floor with bare foot. That's what you need. And this is who Mohamed Gento Kamara is.
That have already been affected with just a few days of rain so far?
Well, you know, Freetown, as we all know, again, because of poor sanitation, because of um, carelessness of the past leadership, you know, when we talk about the city council, you know, they've not been doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this is why we're having these erosion problems and we're having these drainage issues and all of that. And recently we see we had some rain and I went in and I tried to clear up some areas. There's certain areas that were prone to disaster, places like Kube. The challenge there was a bridge, and I tried to construct that bridge for them. Also, Susan Bay, I'm presently constructing one there also. Moab, and also there's a construction going on for the drainage. And of course, you see dump site, we see what happened and what's been happening over the years and all. We've lost lives there, and I took my machines there and we're doing some clearing and we've opened up the drainage a bit. And we're trying to take it down to the exit side towards the Ferry Terminal and Freetown campaign. It's challenging, but we have to do it. And I'm not waiting till I become the mayor of Freetown. Most of these problems, I have to fix them now. I'll do them now. So that's why I'm stepping up.
Talking about sanitation, the problem has also been having a dump site, and at the end of the day, the waste are not being properly managed. What are your thoughts or plans around the waste management?
Well, waste management, for me, the way I look at it here is probably most importantly, you see our dump site, they're poorly managed and everything. First of all, we have to manage our dump site. Most importantly, I'll have to relocate. My leadership will relocate, you know, the dump site from Freetown and Kisi to a more appropriate area outside Freetown, and then make sure that we use that waste, you know, for energy. We also struggling a bit for electricity. You know, we need to do something with that waste. I've been saying it, most of our waste in Freetown is organic. So you can easily, you know, move that to energy and electricity that we need more electricity.
Let's talk about what I mentioned. Freetown has been suffering from acute water shortage over the last 2 decades or so. What are your plans? Because today you see kids getting up from their beds, running, and they're just to get water and ensure that they go to school. What are the plans around water?
The plans there is, for me, it's doable. It's more practical. We'll have to take advantage of the geographical location of Freetown. look at our topography. You can see mountains all over the place in Freetown here. And most of these mountain areas, majority of them have water catchment. And because of the topography, there's mountains at the top and it runs down to at the bottom, then sea. Come on, let us make use of the catchments of. There's certain areas that we need to do mini dam, we'll do it. And all. We don't have the money now to construct a big dam like Goma Valley, the one at number 2 area, or, you know. But with what we have now, with the catchment areas we have, if we look after them and we enhance them properly, of course that will give us enough water supply. So my take is when I come at the mayor of Freetown, that's my most my priority project. For me, the most important thing I'm going to fix is water supply for every household in Freetown. You know, and I'm going to make use of the water catchment. Move from that to sanitation. These are my primary projects and these are my baby projects and this is what I want to fix. You understand? Water supply, let's clean Freetown. Any other thing, it's secondary. You understand? I'm going to do some other stuff and everything. I'm going to make sure, like the PCMH hospital, the Connaught hospital, make sure our hospitals are one of the best in West Africa. I'm going to have a talk with the Ministry of Health and have to make sure we collaborate. We have to take up the management and estate management of the hospitals and make sure we fix them properly. They have the expertise. They can come in with the professional, the medical doctor. But yes, it's the job of the city council to fix this hospital. You know, we've been in England and we know how the city council run their thing. You understand? Coming here, we should use that background to fix our problem. You know, and I'm determined, and I know we'll be able to do it.
Talking about sanitation, I talk this back to you. The other day at the worker from Moreton Junction to Aberdeen, I said, well, for the then I'll be bringing water. I hold a bottle, but then I don't drink the water and not get any trash along the way to actually dump the rubber. So I'll be get for until I go to the last station at Aberdeen and suicide them polite until the people to sell there and dump it. So what are the plans around that? Because for many people, they would love to trash their rubbish. But if those trash plants are not available, then the city would definitely be littered with dirt. What are the plans?
Well, again, poor management, poor leadership. Yeah. These are great concerns, like you rightly said, you know, you don't have any dustbins, you know. It's painful. These are things that you can do. You know, there are companies that are ready to do advertisements with dustbins and everything, and you can manage. You know, these are not rocket science. You know, my brother, you see, some of these things, the more you talk about it, the more you just want the election to come tomorrow and then finish with it and then get to work. Seriously, all I'm waiting for is for the election. Let me get to work because these are things that are doable. You understand? You don't even need to use the council's money. You understand? There are companies that are ready to do those dustbins, you know, put them around poles, you know. You know, my brother, let's just get to the election. Let us get to the elections, get over these, and let us start working.
What are your plans around city beautification, beautifying the Freetown city?
You know, I don't want to start going out with cable cars and all these kind of things and what, you know. For me, these are jokes and everything, you know, and when they're not practical, they're not what we need now, and you know, no disrespect, but beautification starts from having proper drinking water in every household. So for me, my beautification is to provide water, you understand, for the household. Let us provide water, yeah. Let us clean Freetown. The next phase we'll talk about beautification. You understand? We'll beautify our city. But how do you want to beautify a city that doesn't have a proper drinking water? You understand? I believe in foundation, my brother. You know? You have to start something from the ground. You understand? Your fundamental upbringing means a lot. You know? If you're not from a proper family, if you don't have a good brought up, you're a different man. You understand? My success today is part of me coming up from a humble family, coming up from a respectable family. You understand? Your fundamental life, you know, my brother, this election, anytime I'm talking about it, talking about what we have to do, what I need to do, it pains me more. Because at the end of the day, I could not, I'm not sitting here now. There is no way I will comprehend or understand. I'm telling you, the fact it beats my comprehension why all the past mayors cannot fix this problem. You understand? So there's no comprehension. There's nothing that you would tell me. The other day, was it yesterday or the other day? I was listening to 98.1 in the morning. You heard what the deputy mayor was saying. You heard what the one of the councillors, what's her name again? Abiel said, what she was saying. My brother, how can you fix a problem when your house is in disrepute? That's poor management. That's purely poor management. It's poor leadership. You understand? You cannot even put your house together. You cannot lead. You understand? For you to be able to deliver, you have to have a proper team. If you don't have the team, if you're always fighting with your team, how can you deliver? We need to free Freetown. For me, this election is about freedom. It's liberation time. I'm here to liberate Freetonians. I'm here to free Freetown. You understand? We need to do something about this. And that's why I'm stepping up.
Let's look at this sensitive area. For many Freetonians, the city of Freetown is meant for a certain tribe. Over time, that tribe has dominated. And Mohamed Gento Kamara does not belong to that particular tribe. Now, talking about liberation and the freedom of Freetown, how are you hoping to achieve that, to break that deadlock that others have created?
First of all, today, we have a native countryman, Mohamed Gento Kamara, yeah, as the mayoral candidate for the lovely SFPP party. You know, that's a step up. Yeah. Now, to start that authority now, for us to win the election, we'll have to win. The Creole are not bad people. I have respect for the Creole. I have Creoles in my family. I have first cousins that are Creole and all. And we're ready for this fight. I'm so determined. Yeah. Lord, I just want this election to say it's tomorrow. But I'm fighting. It's a battle to free my people. And I'm telling you, Freetonians, this is freedom time. We have to liberate ourselves. You understand? And we have Creoles that are ready to fight with us. And we'll fight this battle together, and it's freedom time.
Let's talk about some of the things you've mentioned earlier. Other people who've won the mayoral seat in Freetown have failed in addressing some of those things, be it sanitation, be it water, be it health, even proper supervision of the schools under the purview of the Freetown city. Now, what gives you that assurance or that optimism that you would succeed in all of these areas?
And fixing this Freetown problem?
Right.
I don't want to disrespect the past mayors, you understand? But for me, fixing Freetown problem, it's not a rocket science. Seriously, it's not a rocket science. You know, Freetown, let me tell you something. You see, one way the council have got things wrong is by not recognizing the tribal headmen or tribal local chiefs in Freetown. Freetown is a cosmopolitan city. Yeah, there should be utmost respect, yeah, for our tribal chiefs and all our tribal headmen. That's why in my manifesto, one of the things there is all tribal headmen in Freetown, yeah, will be entitled to a city council police officer. You understand? We want to make sure that these tribal headmen feel so much important that they will participate in the local day or local everyday running of our municipality. These people are dealing with the communities. They're there. You go to Kamayama, you understand? There's an area chief. There's a Limba chief, Mende chief, Kuanko chief in every area. Go to Kuntolo, go to Ogu, go to Calbaton, go to Wellington. You have these chiefs there. So why are we not making use of these chiefs? Why are we not setting the rules around them? Why are we not making them important? You understand? Let them be part of the local governance. And they should be. You understand? So most of these things, why they're getting it wrong, because the people that are actually dealing with the communities, you understand, are not involved. The councillors are not in a constituency level. They're in a ward level. You understand? The law makes provision for a ward level mainly because they want to make sure everybody involved. So what do you need to do? You have councillors. Make use of these local chiefs. Make use of these mandate chiefs, the Kuanko chiefs, the local chiefs, the Soso chiefs. Make use of them. Make them feel part of it. It's inclusion. Don't disregard them. Do you understand? Don't disregard them. I'm telling you, my brother, we're going to liberate Freetown. All of this problem is because, you understand, we've been tied. And this time we have to free ourselves.
In this quest of liberation of yours, there are problems associated with the slum community in Freetown. When it rains, there are flash floods. People would eventually lose their properties, their livelihoods, and all of that. What are your plans around dealing with issues around the slum community?
But I've started it already. I have started it already. I'm going down there. I'm dealing with their issues. I'm solving their problems. I have a relationship with them. You understand? I've started it already. The plans are there. And I'm telling you, my leadership as a Freetown City Mayor, we're going to make sure our people live in a life of dignity. You understand? My brother, I'm telling you, Samuel, you know, he said, who feels it, knows it. Who feels it, knows it. That's all I'll say. I've been there. You understand? I'm a Bobo Pain. I grew up in Freetown. I went to school with barefoot. I play both kiddie. I've been there. I'm a magazine PC boy, Eastern boy, proper Eastern boy. I've been there. I know how to fix the problem because I've been part of the problem. You understand? That's all I'll say.
So when you mentioned you've been fixing some of the things, what have you been doing? What have you done in this community?
Moab, they were struggling with water supply. Yeah? Now today, I've provided water for them. Kube, they have a problem to connect, the Kingdom community, and there's always problem. They are rainy season, there will always be deaths and all of that. I'll fix the bridge. I'm currently fixing the bridge down Susan Bay. You understand? I'm also constructing a drainage at Moab. Culvert. It's a culvert by Kisi dump site. I was there the other day. I've cleared their waterway. My brother, I'm doing it already. There's a lot more. There is a lot more. I'm so confident. You see? Anyway, I'll go with your question.
I was just going to ask. Mohamed Gento Kamara is known to be a successful businessman and entrepreneur that has contributed in diverse ways to the growth of this country. Now, do you see yourself as someone who can actually take those developmental strides to another level by getting yourself into the mayoral office?
I see myself, yes. Let me say this to you, Sam. You know, I see life as a marathon and not a sprint. I like to take my time. And also, I believe my tomorrow depends on what I do today. Yeah? Freetown is struggling. Yeah? Freetown is crying. This is my hometown. You understand? If I don't step up with all these resources, then I will blame myself tomorrow. I know I have what it takes to fix this problem. Yeah? So why not? You know, in life, there's time that you have to give back to society. And I love giving back to society. All I will say to you, I think I should be the one that should step up for Freetonian. Yeah? and let us fix this problem. With my resources, I know I will get there, you know, and with my background, with my intelligence, you understand, I know I will fix problems. So that's why I'm here. You know, it's nothing to do with what a lot of other people are saying. But my focus is to make sure every household in Freetown, you know, entitled to proper drinking water.
How have you been received within and around Freetown by the people of Freetown?
With love. With love. You understand? With love. You know, I'm telling you, Samuel, my people, when I go out there, I feel obliged. I know that, yes, I need to fix this problem for them. People want change. People want to fix this problem. People are ready. You will see the host. I'm telling you, people are fed up. You understand? People are fed up. So let us fix the problem.
There are some critical areas, for example, street children. We have thought around the same street children, revenue mobilization, and how do you also raise money to undertake some of the activities, basically.
Family, you cannot, you see, revenue, very simple. Yeah? You cannot seek revenue if you don't have avenue. You have to first create the avenue. Our markets are not conducive. They're not conducive. You understand? We have to properly fix our market area. We have to make sure these market areas are conducive. Most of the time, it's ladies that are going to the market. You understand? You don't want to give them a rugged area. You want to make sure it's well paved. It's decent enough. You know? We have to treat our traders with respect. We have to relocate them out of the streets. But where are we taking them to? Where are we taking them to? Mohamed Gento Kamara is coming to fix that problem, have a conducive market area to take them, you understand, and ask them to pay the tax for it. We can do it. We can do it. You know, these are things that it's very simple. Because the avenue, so long as you have the market and it's conducive, the market people will pay their dues. So, with all of this, it's just to have the people at heart. If you feel the pain, or you're feeling the pain of our local people, and you know our local issues are important to everyone, yes, we need to have monitoring for the mayor.
Let's look at what will be your approach in terms of leadership. How open is the office? Because we've seen over time, people, Freetonians in particular, have been complaining of not having access to which not belong to a particular party. The power. So, for example, it's the agency like the SIP or other people who have access in addressing the SIP. So, what is your approach?
This is the local government, the local council. You have to deal with local people. You understand? So you all obviously have to have an open door. Because you need to deal with the people. You need to relate with them. It's local council. It's the local government. My policies are set to have open doors. That's why you see, even my running mate is not only a reverend, he's also a school teacher. It's about inclusion. I want people to be part of this. We have to succeed. You know, in life, there's two things. There are things you want to do, and there are things that you have to do. For me, this is something that we have to do. It just takes that discipline and dedication. You know, if you don't have the discipline, you don't have the dedication, you don't have the background, how will you be able to fix the problem? You will not be able to fix the problem. You go there like any shwen. You understand? Aristocrat. You know? Come on, my brother. You know? This business is not for aristocrat. This business is for Bobo Pain. The man that have gone through the struggles, the man that understands what it means to wake up in the morning 3 o'clock to fetch water. The man that knows what it means to go through the municipal primary school. You know, the man that plays both feeding. You know, up Kisi Kresia. You know, the man that was running up and down mile and field. The man that knows what it feels like to play football. You know, on a bare floor. With bare foot. That's what you need. And this is who Mohamed Gento Kamara is. Who feels it, knows it. You understand? Mohamed Gento Kamara knows it. And Mohamed Gento Kamara will fix it.
What are you trying to liberate Freetown and Freetonians from?
Mess. You understand? Mess. Absolute mess. It's a mess. We're living like slaves. Look the amount of rain we have in this country. We have a lot of catchment areas throughout the year. Yeah? Water waste down to the sea. Even Guma Valley. August. Yeah? It will overflow every August. And still we're struggling for water. My brother, that's slavery. That's modern slavery. Oh, you get water. Rain they come boku one. Yeah? Then still you struggle for water. I cannot comprehend that. I cannot in any way. You understand? It's just because you don't care about the people. And this is a local issue. It's a local problem. It's something that the local government should fix. This is not a central government problem. In England, all of these utility services were under the local government still. You know, they hand them out to private companies. It's the local company, the local council. That's the responsibility of a local council. But you know what? You see, I'm doing my own bit. I'm doing my own bit. I'm asking the voters, vote for me. It's all up to them. Me, I thank God with what I have. I'm living my life and I'm happy. Yeah? But I just know I should step up for my people. I don't want my people to take arms. I know how much they feel suppressed. I know how much they feel marginalized. I know. But freedom is here. Mohamed Gento Kamara is here. Yeah? Water supply in our households will not be a problem with Mohamed Gento Kamara's name.
If you win, what would be your plans for the first 100 days in office?
My first 100 days, first of all, I have to make sure most of our high streets, yeah, are lights, with street lights. You understand? You know, with some boy, you know, when we're growing up, we have that music they call Freetown TP Collection. You know that tune? Well, Lord have mercy. That's a tune. Damn say, yeah. Freetown TP Collection. We really need to get back to those days, my brother. My brother, growing up in Freetown, telling you, we really need to fix our Freetown back. You know, our social life. You understand? Let us have street life. Let us build the municipal schools. Yeah? Water for everyone. My first 100 days, my brother, boy, Gento is a Yankee boy. Oh, I'm a young boy, Freetown boy. Don't worry about that. Well, you know what I mean? Hey, Lord have mercy, we're fixing the problem. And we're fixing it the Freetonian way with style. with style.
All right. Let's just allow you speak to Freetonians as to why should they vote Mohamed Gento Kamara as the mayor of Freetown Municipality, Coventry.
Mohamed Gento Kamara have what it takes. Mohamed Gento Kamara have been there, seen it. You understand? Mohamed Gento Kamara is the Bobo Pain that have succeeded in life, that knows your problem. You understand? Mohamed Gento Kamara is that Eastern magazine kissy you understand? That knows how to fix the problem. Because I've been through it. I've gone through it. My brother, I went to Kisi Primary Municipal School. I went to Ahmadiyya Muslim Secondary School. Yeah. You know? I'm telling you, I know it. If you don't know it, if you don't feel the problem, you will not be able to fix it. This problem not supposed to where you need proper man. You understand? And where they fall in sleep, get to the ground and fix the problems. This is not a desk problem. This is a proper CEO problem. Somebody that is result oriented. You understand? And that's who Mohamed Gento Kamara is. I've done things. You know? Grassroots, Eastern Lions team manager, Leon Star team manager. You understand? All of those places, when I was there, people saw the differences. When I was about to build Ilcott Road, people said it's not possible. Mohamed Kamara, hey boy, look at it. I've done it. My brother. For me, it's only impossible if you think it is. We should fix this problem. And we're not fixing it for nobody, but for ourselves. So, Freetonians, make your choice. Your choice should be Mohamed Gento Kamara. Because you know me. You've heard about me. You understand? You know I'm a result-oriented person. Come on. The other day I was reading some article about our sister, you know, was part of the Hilton Hotel, Cape Sierra Hotel construction. Look how that, come on, for God's sake. You're comparing someone that has demolished Sierra Leonean jobs. Over hundreds of Sierra Leoneans that were working at Cape Sierra Hotel. Not only you demolished the building, you demolished Sierra Leonean jobs. You're comparing that person to Mohamed Gento Kamara that is creating jobs. My brother, come on. We need to be focus. This is Freetown. It's about us. Let us fix this problem. Let us fix this problem. It's about competency. Anyway.
Freetonians voted Yvonne, the aristocrat here in 2018. And she's been there for 5 years. Why do you think you will now come and unseat her?
5 years doing nothing. 5 years doing nothing. All about grammar. All about donor funding project. My brother, let me tell you, no disrespect to Yvonne. Yeah, I know Yvonne in a way, I have respect for her. But when it comes to the city council, I know she cannot do it. Even me, 2018, I voted for Yvonne. Let me confess that to you, my brother. Even me, I was convinced with the fact that, yes, we don't get this from sister, we don't come. The world be done there, England. In it, I mean, he understand the score. He go do it like how be they do in England. She failed me. She failed us. You understand? She failed me. She failed us. 5 years, I have nothing to show for. Yeah? Let's put it straight. Yeah? Yvonne she's a very intelligent, intellectual woman. Yeah? You're in an institution like the city council. You will go and bring a delivery team, knowing fully that delivery team, the law of the council, that you should go through a council meeting and get what you call like a resolution to allow them to work. No. What she did, yeah, without going through the council, she had a parallel committee called the delivery team. That's not competency. You're bringing the whole institution into disrepute. Into disrepute. She kept fighting with the deputy mayor. She kept fighting with the CA, fighting with the councillor. They said it the other day on the radio. How can you deliver? It's competence, remember. It's leadership. Now you can see why after 11, 12 years, there's nothing to show for Cape Sierra Hotel. Sierra Leoneans are languishing, looking for jobs, and you're destroying jobs. My brother, you understand? This time, yeah, we are Mohamed Gento Kamara, the Bobo Pain. They fix this problem. And we're doing it, you understand, the intelligent, radical way.
What are your final thoughts in this interview as we wrap up?
My thought is, my ball is on, my eyes on the ball for election day. It's about winning the election. It's about freeing my people. I keep saying, liberation time. We need to liberate Freetown. You understand? We need to, even, like I said, I have respect for her, but this is not a job for her. This is not a job for her. She's been there. She will not be able to do it. You know, well, you want my way to fall in sleep, bro. You understand? My brother, let's just wait for the election. My thoughts here is all about people to understand that this is not about tribe. It's not about Creole, local. It's about inclusion. Let us all participate. Let us all belong. Let us fix this problem. Freetonians, we all should understand that not having water in your house is slavery. More so when we have enough rain in this country. Yeah? For what kind of dirty streets? Now slavery. Come on. It's not magic to fix it. Why are we going through all this? We've been going through this because we've been voting for the wrong people. You understand? This time around, Mohamed Gento Kamara is here. You understand? And you know my background. I'm a result-oriented person. Somewhere when I was in the UK, you know, I started my mobile phone business, you know, from way back in the 90s and everything. From one shop to second shop to third shop, I went into real estate business. I was buying houses, selling houses, renting houses. I was working with Christie Investment. I was doing my own bit. Come on. It's Chijan Kaba that asked me to come to this country. And when I came, his office that he was using before he became the president on a Saturday, he took me down Walpole Street, open it up for me. Said, Mohamed Gento, take this office. Now I'll use as office. And when he brought me, he said to me, you're doing well in England, but I want to make sure you come as a young man to give hope to young people. Chijan Kaba brought me to Sierra Leone back again to give hope to young people. And I have to stand up now to make sure that hope, you understand, is here. And Mohamed Gento Kamara, you understand, is going to liberate Freetown.
Well, thank you very much, Mohamed Gento Kamara. It's been a pleasure having you here. And there you have it from the man who is vying for the mayoral seat of Freetown municipality. And you've gotten all what you need to get from him. And he has espoused his policies, his plans to run Freetown if we elect him as the next mayor. And Samuel, right. Fearless.